Right, welcome back everybody. So let's take a look at some of the newspapers now that we have for us. So let's talk to the business day. That's the first one we've got for you this morning. And department pulls the plug on Educore colleges. That's what they're leading with here. Damlin among the household names that will shut at year end. Can you believe it? So the Department of Higher Education's Director Generals had cancelled the registration of Damlin College, City Varsity, Lyceum colleges, I think it's ICESA, is that how you pronounce it? Or ICESA City Campus on Friday, saying they had not submitted annual financial statements in 2021 or 2022 or complied with the laws. So that's thousands of students will need places to study from next year, as the institutions will have to close by the end of 2024. Goodness me, I'm sure that comes as a shock to a couple of people there. The photograph that they've got there coming from Russia, mourners line up with flowers, and that's of course at the memorial of the shooting attack of the victims set up outside the Krakow City Hall concert venue in Russia that killed 137 people. White candles representing each life laid out there. IEC seeks foreign help with voting abroad. So that's where the IEC has told SA missions to ask their local countries to provide voting booths and ballot boxes when South African citizens abroad cast their vote in the coming general elections. So, and then finally, Mafube coal's future is in jeopardy. And that's a thermal coal mine owned jointly by Exxaro and Tungela is in jeopardy after the Department of Water and Sanitation declined its integrated water use license to extend the discarded facility at the complex. All right, just a few of the business day's stories there. Let's have a look now at the Star. And the Star, years to death is questioned. So this is the lead story in the Star, saying South Africa and the world woke up to shock when the news of embattled businessman Marcus Jooster's death emerged. This after police confirmed that he allegedly took his life a day after the Financial Services Conduct Authority imposed a 470 million rand administrative fine on him for accounting irregularities. So much like troubled businessman Gavin Watson, Jooster's move, like death, has left many unanswered questions. So as you can imagine, there is going to be questions on that one. And then, of course, again, the front page photograph they've got is a woman holding a candle at a makeshift memorial for the victims of that shooting that happened in Moscow. Delayed government probe tracks Tikatso, and the Special Investigating Unit said it is still working on a 2020 mandate to investigate the now defunct Tikatso Consortium's 51% takeover of SAA. Acting Speaker appointed amid ongoing investigation. We've been running with that story. They've appointed Deputy Speaker Lechisa Tsunoli as the acting speaker after Nasiviwe Mapisa Ndakula took special leave following an investigation into allegations of corruption. So that's pretty much so what we're looking at the Star newspaper. Let's now move on to the Citizen. A very happy picture on the front page of the Citizen there, as we can see the lady on the front page. Her name is Holly Kaba. She's on a 1917 Ford Model T at the James Hall Museum of Transport in Johannesburg South, where visitors to the show were entertained by superb classic and vintage cars. So there, she looks very happy there. Here's Zuma playing to the crowds is their lead. One person, one secret vote is what former President Jacob Zuma fought and went to prison for. So says an expert. Even he does not believe if his party wins the election, he will be able to change the constitution to ensure voting is open, and a black who doesn't vote for a black will quickly regret it. Goodness me. Okay. And then finally, let's have a look at the Sowetan there. So the top story in the Sowetan, they're having a look there at a memorial as well that has been laid out there. And that's what they are looking at. This is what's in Russia there. Then, of course, Zozibini on black hair and pride. SA toasts victory at last. And finally, Lindela mass escape. They casually walked out. So that's the Sowetan. And that's how we wrap up your newspapers this morning.